Yo, what's up? It's your boy JJ. Before we get into today's video, I do want to apologize for the lack of videos and lack of streams. I'm just taking a little break right now, you know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know, bro. I've had lack of motivation recently. I felt drained and shit, so I just taken some time off, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, we're back and we're reacting to the freaky influencer problem. Let's get straight into it, man. Let's get straight into it. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Tommy NFG for the video. Let's get it and hit that subscribe button before we get into shit. Hit it right now. You get me. Let's get it.
Ever since 2020, society's become much more of a gooner world compared to the past.
Oh,
I wonder how
facts.
life would have been if we never had the COVID lockdowns and everyone didn't become mentally deranged from it. Because the stuff that happens now online is stuff we would think would never happen on the internet like 5 years ago.
Nah, dead ass though. COVID-19 and lockdown definitely fucked with our minds and fucked with our mentality and fucked with our confidence, and it definitely fucked us up. It definitely fucked us up as society as a whole. COVID-19 fucked up society as a whole 100%.
And this past year and last year, there's been really two people that I'd say have become the face of gooners. Gooners might be too nice of a word for them, actually. We'll just call them
the faces of Satan's underworld.
And that's Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue. These two women right here.
Yeah, these lot are crazy. Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue, yeah. And apparently, yeah, I don't know if this gets mentioned in this video, but apparently, Bonnie Blue wants to do a thing where she's in a petting zoo, locked in a cage, and 2,000 men or whatever can be lined up, come in that cage, and do whatever they want to her. I know. Yes, you heard that right. I know. Yo, yeah, man. Shit's fucked, bro. Shit is tapped. Shit is tapped.
Have single-handedly set back feminism like 100 years. Lily Phillips is an OnlyFans creator that started her account back in 2020 when she was 19. It's crazy to me how it's normal for you to now instantly turn 18 and start an OF. I remember when Bad Baby did it a couple years ago and everyone was so shocked at the thought of someone doing that. Now you'll see girls casually counting down their birthday on social media until they can open it. Like she really opened her account at 19, didn't even wait to get out the teens. A lot of these girls don't realize how bad it could be for them until they grow up because so much changes about you from your teens to 20s to 30s. She's lucky she didn't end up hating it and trying to delete her account. Because once you open that blue and white logo account, there is no going back. It's forever.
Yeah, bro. There is no going back on the internet. That goes for everything, bro. Be careful what you post. Be careful what you post because everything you put online is there forever. That's why I'm careful what I say these days. I know sometimes I make some edgy jokes and shit. I do it for the fun. I'm just myself, really. But I am careful what I say online, yeah, because I know, yeah, if I say a stupid little joke now, yeah, and say I'll blow up in 2-3 years, I'll blow up, people will come back to that clip and try to get me cancelled and try to ruin my career over a silly little joke that I made years ago. So, dead ass, bro, everything you post online, it's there forever, man. So be careful what you post, for real, bro. For real.
You could hire the CIA and they probably wouldn't be able to scrub everything you put out. And you could tell she was someone growing up that was insecure, which may relate to her sex addiction. She's admitted before on a podcast that she got lip filler at 17.
And what surgeries have you had? And how old were you when you started getting things done?
Oh my god, I actually got lip filler when I was 17.
How bad do your insecurities have to be to get work done at 17? Kylie Jenner has done LeBron James numbers of destroying women's confidence on the internet. As much as I blame her for getting it, you can't tell me this don't fall on the parents too. Because there's no way she gathered enough money at 17
Literally,
for working
bro.
at McDonald's or something.
Nah, dead ass, bro. You gotta put some blame on the parents there still. Because how are you letting your child go get lip filler and go get surgery done on her body at the age of 17? Yeah, you gotta put blame on the parents there. I mean, am we surprised though? Look, I'm not trying to say anything, yeah. I'm not trying to say anything. Nah, just play the video. Just play the video.
The doctor and get pristine lip fillers. Also, there's no way her parents didn't have to sign anything at that age for her to be able to do it. 17 is insane because potentially your body isn't even done with puberty. Lily Phillips mainly advertises herself a lot on podcasts and places like TikTok, doing the most recent trends and whatever's popular to get attention on her. I always find it very concerning when they do this because they know damn well a lot of the people looking at these trends are under the age of 18. If they were to do it on Twitter, I would say that's fair game because a lot more older people are on there and and let's be real, Twitter's just known as the Gooner app. They know, though, intentionally doing these trends on TikTok is gonna lead to
dead ass, just like that bop house from America, bro. Just like that bop house from America, bro. They be uploading these videos to TikTok and shit, knowing full well that's promoted to a young audience, which their audience is majority minors. Dead ass, bro. They know exactly what they're doing as well. Don't think like these OnlyFans models, Lily Phillips, Sophie Rain, Bonnie Blue, all these OnlyFans models are stupid. No, they know exactly what they're doing, and they know their shit is being pushed to minors. They know that, bro, which makes it even more sick and twisted.
Seeing it. It's the exact same play the Bop House does. But
Yeah.
to them, yeah,
Just
they
said
could
that.
care less. It don't matter because it helps them stack up their bread. She's most known for going viral last year for sleeping with 100 men in a day and having it documented. And also the same day, contracting a new type of STD scientists never believed was possible to exist before this. If you've never watched the documentary, do yourself a favor and don't watch it. The whole stunt was done because she wanted to push her name out there and push her limits. Her name did definitely get pushed more out there. I don't know if she was expecting positivity or something. No one in public is gonna look at this and start cheering and chanting for her success.
Yeah,
I guess
but-
she did get some of the positivity she wanted. She got awarded Best Female Creator in the Corn Show Awards. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know there was a Gooner Award show until researching for this video, and that it's been up since the
Year I was born.
we as a society just
It's cool. Oh, what the fuck, man? What the fuck?
gotta do better. Her whole message is very dangerous too, because whenever someone tries to press her for what she's doing and saying it's disgusting, she frames all of her actions in a feminist way in that everything she's doing is empowering.
A feminist means you want equality between men and women. And that is honestly what I'm striving
Yeah,
for.
letting men use you as an object. Letting men use you as an object. These Lily. That's what I don't get about Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue. You know, they say, "Oh, they're doing this to push feminists, and that women are just as good as men." Yeah, this is what I don't get about them. But they get these men to line up 1,000 men or 2,000 men or whatever to come through, yeah, and fuck them and come through and to have intercourse with them so they can beat world records. And they both have openly admit, yeah, they let these men do whatever to them, and they feel like they let these men treat them like an object. Now that's not feminist, bro. That's not being a feminist. That's not pushing, oh, men and women are equal. No, that's taking you back to the 1970s, blood. That is taking you way back, bro. Shut up about, oh, the feminist this. Nah, shut up, bro. You ain't doing shit for femininity, man. You ain't doing shit, bro. You're just taking them back to the 1980s. Dead ass, bro. Dead ass. I'm sorry I went in there, but yo, it's the truth, man. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Imagine being one of the women marching in America like 100 years ago trying to gain the right to vote, and this OF star equates her getting 100 men to blow at her back as the same suffering. And this is the exact opposite of feminism. If anything, she's taking away from it. She's promoting her body everywhere and saying you just gotta sign a form to smash her. And that's exactly
Literally.
what these misogynistic men would want. They look at women as
Literally,
objects. Her saying she's a
literally.
feminist just takes away from the message of actual women out there who are fighting. And also, I can almost guarantee this. There's gonna be some little girl out there watching Lily Phillips talking like this, then grows up, ends up doing the same thing as her, and she's gonna...
That's the bit that pisses me off the most, bro. Is the influence to the younger generation, to the younger girls, bro. Because I have a little sister, innit? I have a little sister, bro. My little sister, bro, she will never be watching none of this, because I know, first of all, my mom and dad won't let her. And second of all, bro, I'm gonna be like, yo, if I ever catch her or watch anything like this, bro, if I ever see her on her phone, have TikTok, Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue on now, I'm gonna take that phone off her myself. I ain't even a parent and I'll take it myself. But nah, this is the bit that worries me, is it influences younger girls to grow up and want to do this, bro. No younger girl should be seeing content like this and being like, yeah, when I'm older I want to be a corn star, or when I'm older I want to do an OnlyFans. No young girl should be seeing that, and no young girl should be thinking that in their mind. So this is the bit that that pisses me off the most. Because, bro, I know, yeah, when I have kids, when I grow up, I have kids and shit, yeah. If I have a daughter, bro, I swear, bro, I'm watching every single move. Like, I am watching every single move my daughter makes online, bro. She ain't watching. Nah, you know what? Fuck it, bro. She ain't getting her phone until she's 18, straight up. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go lockdown mode strict. You get me?
to say that Lily inspired her to do it. The least she could do was own it and say she's a thought or something. Because her saying she's a feminist is just gonna misconstrue the real message. And clearly she doesn't believe in her own message, because in the video she started crying saying it was more intense than she thought it was gonna be.
Feeling, I don't know how to explain it, like...
It's not like just having sex with someone.
Yeah. Just one in, one out, like it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
Then, it's okay. Just take it.
I think I was well. You know when I talked to you last, like I was not nervous. It was like the day before. I was like, oh, I'm so nervous.
What the fuck? When did my flash come on? What the fuck?
But it was good. It was more. I guess the interactions weren't like I'd have to stop them early and like you'd have to stand on business and be like, I'm so sorry you got to go, and like the awkward interaction of like you feeling pressure to have to make them if like you haven't spent enough time with them and feeling like they didn't like you didn't give them a good time because like they only got 2 minutes.
The crying is way worse when you realize she's also crying because every dude didn't get to finish. That's how you know her ass is freaked out. She was trying to make sure every dude was in bliss and satisfied, treating her coochie like an Amazon review comment section. The long-term effects for this aren't showing yet. She just started to become big this year. It may lead to the point where she'll need security in the future simply because the image she presents online. A person who's a fan of hers in public cannot be normal. And now her next big challenge she's planning on doing for virality, I'll just play the video and you can judge for yourself.
I'm going to be the first person to get bonked for 24 hours straight. Now you can tune in and watch this because it is getting live streamed this Friday.
When does it get to the point for her where doing this is not even worth it? After this, is she gonna do 3 days in a row? A week in a row? They gotta take this woman's
It just gets worse and worse, though, man. It just gets worse and worse, and this is doing nothing for femininity and feminist and shit. It's doing nothing for them, bro. So stop putting this bullshit message out there, yeah, saying you're a feminist and all of this, because you're not, bro. This shit is stupid. It's not normal.
brain in the future and study it for how the fuck she even ended up like this. We're done with Lily though. This next woman, she takes it to a level even above her. Rumor has it if you say Bonnie Blue's name in a mirror 3 times, you get touched.
We just went in on Lily Phillips. Bonnie Blue's 10 times worse. Bonnie Blue does shit 10 times worse.
Your sleep vigorously. It is essential that you do not do this. There is never a frame I've seen of Bonnie Blue where she does not look like a demon. She has one of the most soulless looks I've ever seen. Anybody who can look at Bonnie Blue's face for 10 seconds in a row without getting scared gets $1 from me.
Yeah, nah, he right though. He right though. She low-key does just look like a demon, and like, bro, look at her. Look, nah, yo. She's scary as fuck. She's scary as fuck. What the fuck?
Congrats if you survived. I personally couldn't do it. To get your $1, just hit up any of these accounts in my comment section that say Tommy NFG bot and they'll happily supply you with your $1. That's a joke, by the way. Don't do that. Bonnie Blue is an OF creator who started in 2023, which is very recently, and for her to be so known in so little time, every time you see her on social media, she's always doing something for public attention. A couple of months ago, her and D-list washed up, whole image was fake from the start, rapper Lil Mabu. We're in a fake relationship and fake getting married. Man, we got the battle of mid going on here. They gotta be competing for who does shit for social media attention the most. Also, they both got banned from attending any NBA games ever in the future again, because on live TV, while the camera was panned on them, Bonnie decided to, and I'm keeping it YouTube appropriate, let's just say, tie his shoe. And after tying his shoe, she had to wipe off something on her mouth that was coincidentally there at the same time. It was obviously fake and just for attention. I know Lil Mabu's gonna regret that in the future. He won't be able to see the GOAT play his last game. I wouldn't wish that.
Lil Mabu is gonna regret that. See, Lil Mabu's a troll at it, and I find Lil Mabu funny, but bro, he would do anything, and when I say anything, he would do anything to stay in the limelight. He would do anything to stay in the limelight. For real, bro. Malby be doing the most for attention.
on my worst enemy. That's the biggest sin out of his whole career, even more than his music. She also faked getting arrested. Why is it when someone is falling off every time, they either start politically grifting, open an OnlyFans, or fake themselves getting arrested? Bonnie Blue's whole shtick is weird because her main thing is being with guys that are quote unquote barely legal. Saying that word just causes a compulsion in my body. Usually the only people I saw in that barely legal wave was weirdo losers on Twitter who would go into girls' comments and celebrate when they turn 18. Anytime you see a girl that's famous under the age of 18 turn 18, as soon as she posted on Instagram, you see a bunch of weirdo losers in their comment sections. But Bonnie Blue may have outshined all of them. At this point, her whole obsession with people being barely legal needs to be classified as a mental illness. Listen to her answer on this hypothetical scenario if she had a son and he turned 18.
If you were to have children and you had a son, and he turned 18, how would you feel if he slept with someone like you? Yeah, I'd love it. You'd love it. Yeah, obviously not me. I don't want to sleep with my actual son, but I would send him to whoever I'd put him in someone else. So you'd prefer him to...
God, oh my God. God forbid this woman don't have children. Oh my God. Oh, yo. I pray she doesn't have children, because if she does, bro, take that kid away from her, bro. If she actually has a child, take that kid away from her. Dead ass. Like, bro's already gonna be going through it because who his mom is. He's already got... The child would have already been going through it because of who his mom is. But now she's saying shit like this. No, we can't let Bonnie Blue have a child. We can't. We can't. We can't. Please.
And just like fall in love nicely with a nice girl and have sex that way. How unrealistic is that to say? Who falls in love at 18, gets married and has with the, loses their virginity?
Quite a few people, actually. Quite a few people fall in love at 18 and stay with that girl for the rest of her life. Quite a few people, Quite a few. Fortunately, I'm not one of them people. I'm still lonely as fuck sitting in my room. But I would still never line up in a Bonnie Blue or a Lily Phillips queue because I'm not that lonely. You get me? I'm not that down bad.
Person get married does not happen.
You could tell with that last statement that she definitely got hurt by somebody. She don't even believe you can find love anymore. Her ex-husband, and yes, she has an ex-husband, must have been the Joker or some like, what did bro do to her? And even if she believes that, it doesn't mean sending your son immediately to a street worker at night to do the deed. She does recruitment of 18-year-olds anywhere at any time. Just look at this clip.
My nephew's 18. He's still a child.
I'll send him to me then.
No, I'd absolutely never do that.
Hopefully I'll find him in my queue one day.
Hopefully I'll find him in my queue one day.
If I was the interviewer, I'm clocking her ass for even saying that. Her obsession with guys barely legal also led to her being banned from Australia. She was trying to run an event, which she does in different countries, called Schoolies.
Oh, right, bro. How are you that freaky? You get banned from a whole country. That's how you know you've gone too far. You got banned from a whole country. You know you've gone too far at that point.
Where she has people who just turned 18 do the deed with her for free, then post it on OF. And parents got so mad out there that they made a petition for her to be denied entry to the country, which got 20,000 signatures. Because of that, her visa got canceled to enter.
My bad, I'm back. But, yeah, getting banned from a whole different country shows how wild.
And parents got so mad out there that they made a petition for her to be denied entry to the country, which got 20,000 signatures. Because of that, her visa got canceled to enter. Shout out to Australia for standing on business. I feel like
for real, bro. For real. Oh, it's Australia, not America. Oh, I'm bugging. But yeah, shout out to Australia, bro. Them motherfuckers stood on business. Them motherfuckers said, nah, no sluts in my country.
Enter. Shout out to Australia for standing on business. I feel like every country should do the same now. Where she really got put in the mainstream is when she held an event to have with over 1,000 men. And her goal was to break the record previously held by someone, which was 919. First off, for any dude that went out to that event and did it, every future partner you have deserves to know you went.
Yeah, literally. If you went out to that event, or if you're going out anytime to queue up in a Bonnie Blue or Lily Phillips queue, please do something with your life, man. Please go outside and do something with your life. Please, bro. Please.
There and did it. A ton of the guys at the event also said they had girlfriends or wives. Man, this really heartbreaking. You can't tell me they didn't come out with some type of disease. Bonnie Blue herself might be the disease. I don't care if everyone got tested and showed their results.
Someone in there is definitely lying about it.
She had to get 16 staff just to run the event and make sure it went fine. She showed her face the next day saying it didn't affect her.
This is what my face looks like after taking 1,000 men less than 12 hours ago. I told you girls, taking fluids for moisturizer was good for your skin.
Saying this like she don't look like Lord Farquaad. And you won't believe when I say she's trying to do an act to top this one. Or maybe it isn't that hard to believe. She's holding an event on June 15th, which as of the time I'm recording this is only a couple of days away, where she's gonna tie herself up in a glass.
This is what I was on about. Her being in a petting zoo, locked in a cage and shit. This is what I was on about at the start.
Box, be naked and have the box open for the public. And in her words, she wants people to be able to do whatever they want.
And what? This is meant to be helping feminists, and this is meant to be pushing femininity and all of that. Come on, bro. That's just taking you back to the 1920s, bro. That's just taking you back years. Come on, man. Stop with the bullshit.
With her.
What challenges do you have next?
Bonnie Blue's petting zoo. I am going to be in a glass box, tied up, and it's going to be open for the public.
Oh my God.
Get me in the box, but people can join me to me, touch me, just look at me.
Where?
I'm going to be in the centre of London, but in a house.
This is straight up promoting grape culture, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Dead ass it is. Dead ass. It's sick. It's twisted. It's disgusting. Dead ass.
This type of event would have to have more than just security. Her body could reach a point where it doesn't even recognize itself anymore. She's gonna need to do what actors do and have an on-set doctor or therapist there just to make sure she's okay to keep going. And she wants to do double the original event, so 2,000 men. For visual representation, this is what 2,000 men looks like. I don't even know 2,000 people. How the do you casually find that many people to do it? I sadly think no one around her tries to get her help or a mental evaluation because her whole family agrees with what she's doing. If you're a man and agree with your doctor,
literally facts, fam. She needs to get better people around her, bro. Because the people around her, like, they're not helping her one bit, bro. For real.
doing this, you lose 100% of your manhood. The only way it could get this far for someone like her is if no one was checking her, which seems like the case. I've had enough talking about these two though. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself rebaptized after researching all of this. It was not pretty. The dudes that sub to their OnlyFans and participate in this, by the way, are just as bad. I'm waiting one day for hackers to hack OnlyFans and release every person's name sub to one. That would be a hell of a day on the internet. Anyways,
nah, that would be crazy. Imagine that actually happened. That would be crazy. If hackers hacked OnlyFans and released every name who have signed up for an OnlyFans, I know I would be safe because I can put that on my life. I can put that on everything I love I never have. But that would expose some motherfuckers, you know. That would be funny to see. That would expose some motherfuckers.
Sure to follow me on Twitch and sub to my second channel.
Yeah, shout out to Tommy FNG, man. That shit was a W video. That's been my reaction to the freaky influencer problem. I know, shit's sick, twisted, disgusting. Society is getting more and fucked up as we go on, bro. Society is getting more and more fucked up. It's tapped, it's disgusting, and yeah, don't. If you're watching this video, please don't participate. Please don't take part in any of these activities. Please don't go outside, touch grass, live your life, man. Live your life, bro. There's so much more to life than just sex. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. But hey, I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you drop a comment. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. 200 subs next. And yeah, other than that, it's been your boy JJ Bomb. Take care. God bless and peace, man. Love.